That's a comic book panel come to life right there.
Ooh, bacon.
Greetings, tasty morsels. It's Reverse BLT here. Welcome back to the channel. It's time for Moon Knight, episode 3. Halfway through the first season. This one is entitled The Friendly Type, which is interesting. Last time, Marc ended up basically asserting full control over their shared body and basically forced Steven into the sunken place and went to Egypt. And yeah, find out what's going to happen here. That was literally the shortest intro I've ever done.
It's a miracle!
He's probably going to get himself killed running around Cairo.
That's why you look so unhappy to be going home.
Anxious, maybe. It's been 10 years.
Those marshmallows?
All those stolen relics and cheeky antiques.
I don't steal. They've already been stolen. That's what people forget.
Oh, you stole them back, eh?
I take them off the black market and return them to their rightful owners.
I wonder what your father would think of his little scarab now.
We'll never know. I can't believe he let you teach you how to do all of this.
Ah, the man indulged you. You think his dig sites were any place for a child?
Whatever happened in that desert is lost to the sands.
I do feel like a little bit of the exposition in that scene was a little clunky, but every show gets one scene like that. I mean, we needed to know more about Layla, and considering what they did just tell us, it probably would have been difficult to show us instead of tell. Marvel loves putting some interesting tracks in their openings.
Marc's Vector's in Cairo. He's tracking us.
Venom. She's here.
Would have been hilarious if they had panned out and it was literally like a gigantic sphinx-like structure that's shaped like a crocodile. So it'd be like, how did nobody ever find this? Parkour!
Oh, wow. Oh. Put up your hands and we fighting? What are we gonna do?
They always say, number one rule in knife fights, you're gonna get cut. You just have to accept it. You are gonna get cut.
Don't do it, Marc. Stop it. Stop.
Interesting. I like that he wasn't an invincible fighter, you know what I mean?
Wait, stop. Let me talk to you. Just let us go, man.
Parkour! It's an interesting cut to hide the crash mat for that stunt. Where are the police?
Where's Harold? Where's Harold?
That's enough.
Ow. There's someone else. There's someone else, guys.
Oh, God. Steven, what did you do?
Steven wouldn't have done this.
Then who was it?
I was wondering if they were going to give us another personality. I didn't think they would give us but one more by the end. I didn't expect it to be this soon, though.
Take him to the ledge.
He's just a kid.
He'll talk.
Praise Omit.
Damn, kid. There's no beating a true believer.
I thought he'd talk.
Khonshu, you're a fucking piece of work, bro.
Khonshu.
Interesting. So he appears to obey some sort of laws of space and time, at least. That teleportation seemed activated by his staff.
What are you doing?
Sending those a signal they can't ignore.
Never mind. Dude, just move the moon. Alright. Khonshu is blocking Ra's view.
Desperate old bird.
Keep digging!
Our case against Harrow must be indisputable.
Sweet. Aren't you coming with?
Oh, I'll be there.
This is fascinating.
Can't believe it. Oh my days, but inside.
I know this must be the greatest thing ever for him.
The geezer.
So I'm guessing that the golden statue guy, I meant to say it actually before this happened so that I could actually say if I was right. But the golden statue that Steven likes to talk to at the park, the guy,
Avatar.
I was thinking was Ra's avatar.
I'm Jatsil, Avatar of Hathor,
Okay.
goddess of music and love.
Yeah, you're pretty enough to be Hathor's
Khonshu
avatar.
mentioned her.
Hathor's
She
supposed
says it was
to
not so long ago
inspire such
Khonshu
passion that
enjoyed
men would like
Hathor's
die
melodies.
instantly upon looking at her.
Well, as far as I know, the only melody Khonshu enjoys is the sound of pain.
Yatsil!
Is there something I should know?
I try not to fight it. It's a strange sensation.
You're
But you'll
literally
get used to it.
avatars. You're going to become possessed by the
In
god.
attendance, Horus, Isis, Tefnut, Osiris, and Hathor to hear the account of Khonshu.
See, Osiris
You've been banished
was
once
Ra,
for
right?
really exposing us, Khonshu. But manipulate the sky again, and we will imprison you in stone. The avatars that remain here are simply meant to observe.
Whose attention are they worried about attracting?
We did not wish to meddle in the affairs of man.
This is a man who literally does not know his own name. He has the marriage certificate under the name Marc Spector. Employment records under the name Stephen Grant. Clearly insane.
We will not tolerate violence in this chamber.
Khonshu is taking advantage of him.
Nia not familiar with people with dissociative identity disorder?
The way he aspires to abuse this court.
This matter is concluded.
I like that you can still hear the glass crunching in his shoes.
Amit was buried in secret, the location hidden even from the gods. Amit had many followers. They didn't know who to trust.
Someone had to know something.
One man, a Magi named Senfu. His sarcophagus was stolen and sold on the black market. You might want to start there.
Ah, Layla! These are gods with extremely limited vision, apparently. I mean, I would expect them to have just been able to go and take a look real quick at what Harrow was doing.
Looking for Senfu.
That stuff is coffee, right?
I hope you like attention. Right guy, right place, but you're not Egyptian.
Layla, what the hell are you doing here? You shouldn't be here.
Why? Because my name pisses off a few people in Cairo? Who cares?
It's not the locals that I'm worried about.
Mogart's collection is prime gossip for those of us who deal in antiquities.
I wish I could ululate.
I've heard that since it's...
Okay. It just seems like it'd be fun to do.
What are you doing?
I can't do it.
I've never really been able to just talk about everything.
Anything real?
Yes.
Maybe Stephen is the altar and was created to help Marc be able to find a part of himself that could talk about things, you know?
Yeah.
A healthier
Don't too late for that now.
mental outlook. But Stephen talks about stuff all the time to you know, on the phone, to the statue guy.
Okay. Let's get our story straight.
Maybe a nebbish, but he's very open with his feelings. Though he is a little passive aggressive. Are they having a freaking jousting competition? Oh, this is interesting. What is this game? It's not a joust, it's like...
Layla.
It's been a while.
After Madripoor, I'm sure you two will have a lot to talk about.
Madripoor, uh-oh, we're tying things together.
One moment. Mr. Moga will be with you shortly.
Haven't heard that since Falcon and the Winter Soldier. That's where...
So what, this Joker just puts on our
Of course, antiquities and stuff. It would be tied with
No, he gets private lessons.
with Sharon Carter.
In his backyard.
Cool. I like the robe.
Layla.
I like the color.
Come in.
Red's my favorite color.
Wow, that is very interesting. Please tell me more.
Preserving history is a responsibility I take very seriously.
A self-appointed responsibility that you alone are able to enjoy, no?
Well, I prefer to see it as a philanthropic effort at preservation.
It's interesting. There actually are a lot
If I may
of
ask, why such
people who have collected art who have rationalized it that way. Like collected art that should be shared with others.
Husband, if you don't mind.
I think I just would love to take a look.
Funny man.
Might want to let Steven take over for this one. Because he has an appreciation for this stuff.
Free.
Great.
Yeah, great. All I'm seeing is literature to guide the dead. There's no location indicated.
Because the information has to be unlocked. It's coded.
All right, Stephen. You want to talk to me? Talk to me. What now?
What now? What now is you give me the body and you piss off.
Damn it, there's not time for this. If there's something that you know, you gotta tell me.
He just needs a couple of minutes in there alone, please.
If you expect my help, it's not going to be while I'm imprisoned.
Do you want a bloodbath? Huh? Fine, have it your way.
All right. You are the worst. Check the cartonnage.
Okay. What do I do?
Well, take that first piece and fold it over the middle piece.
This one?
Yes, that one.
Like this?
Ah! Damaging history!
Wait a second.
Now, if you match those stars up with the other piece over there and put it all together, it should make a star shape.
Hey, what are you doing?
Marc! Don't!
That is a fun disarm technique. I wouldn't suggest doing it in real life, though. You get yourself shot.
Summon the suit.
That's a comic book panel come to life right there.
Buy me some time.
I could do that.
Nice. No capes!
Give me the body, Mark! Oh, sorry.
You alright?
That's it. All right, time out. Let's all just chill the F out and talk for a second. Take the body.
Wait a minute. The damn suit can block bullets. Why didn't it block those? I love how in Marvel shows and movies, nothing can defeat something this sharp and pointy. Have you noticed that? It's like you have beings like Drax and Gamora who can be threatened with knives and swords, but can literally tank rocket explosions and stuff. You have Marc here who can get like a freaking army can unload on him with bullets, and he's fine. But someone hits him with a spear, and it goes right through him. It's weird. What is it that Marvel thinks is special about things with points?
You need a car.
Yeah, come on. Tick-tock, Mark Spector. Tick-tock.
If you're not going to say anything useful, Khonshu, shut up.
Every time I learn something new about you, I think, that's it. There can't possibly be any secrets left between us.
There's always secrets.
Then something else pops up, and it's like I've not known you at all.
Yeah.
Though his are bigger than most.
You don't.
Steven is very disappointed.
I've spotted them.
Oh my god, it does kind of look like a giant crocodile.
It's gonna take forever.
This is basically all archaeology is. Piecing shit together.
He understands all of this. I really think it's worth giving him a shot.
I summon the gods, you summon the worm.
Mark, we can't wait. It's okay, just let go. I don't have time.
You needed that.
What are you doing?
Here we go.
Can you imagine having a love triangle with yourself? Basically.
Steven?
Okay, I know she is beautiful, dude, but focus.
Modern navigation.
They came up with a way to get about using the sun and the stars. It's bloody genius, isn't it?
Et voila.
It just is a star.
It's French.
Yeah. Thank you, Steven. Thank you. Voila is in fact French.
So what do we do with it?
You throw it.
Got it.
Oh, well, actually, unfortunately, it's not that simple.
Not working.
Yeah, you see, Senfu marked that tomb, like, 2,000 years ago, and stars drift.
Star drift, yeah.
Not much as far as stars go, but it could mean...
It's one of the things that handily disproves the Flat Earthers model.
So unless we know exactly what the sky looked like on that date, we're buggered.
I remember that night. I remember every night.
You're gonna work with the worm, Khonshu?
When the gods imprison me, tell Mark to free me. Do what I do.
I think Layla has a thing for Steven, you know? Makes sense. He's much more like her. Just fucking with space and time, willy-nilly.
This is the night.
The consequences to the universe of doing something like that would be enormous.
You brought this upon yourself, Khonshu.
My head is leaving me.
Oh, so he's gonna have to face the final act with no powers. Interesting. We still got half a show left here.
I don't know how much longer I can do this.
Marc!
Go walking after midnight.
And in the end, he left us no choice.
Can he hear us?
We think so, yes.
You think so? Well, gods have limitations. Time to gloat, huh? Better do so quietly, you never know if someone might still be around listening.
Had you not broken me so completely, I might never have known the value of healing.
I would expect that to be unbreakable. I guess we're about to find out.
I'm going to do what you could not. I want you to remember one thing. Your torment forced me. I owe my victory to you.
Another solid episode. I've often contemplated, like, just the sheer consequence of, you know, the powers that gods supposedly have, you know? Like, and we just got to see it in action, you know? Like, literally saying, you know, space and time, you can go fuck yourselves. I'm just gonna do whatever I want. Because, think about it from a physics perspective. What Khonshu did through Marc, or through Steven, rewinding time like that, basically, for the stars, would have altered the universe. It would have turned back the universe. Because you gotta remember, you know, the light you see is past light. And so going to a time, like presumably many thousands of years ago, would also have rewound the universe many thousands of years. You know, it's like, I don't know, I mean, it seems obvious, I'm sure, but like, what happened in those places, you know, when he did that? Did all of those places in the universe actually change? Did he literally just wreak havoc across all of reality to do that? I don't know, it's just interesting to contemplate.
Wow, you're an actual nerd, aren't you?
I like that we got to see more of this. I'm just gonna straight up call it a love triangle. It's the most interesting love triangle I've ever seen. Two personalities in a different, well, in the same body, essentially, you know, both having feelings for someone else who clearly has separate feelings for each of them, you know? And of course, the single biggest mystery this episode brought up is, who the heck is this other personality who is apparently so violent that even Marc is stunned by it, you know? And it kind of makes you wonder if some of what was going on in, was it the first episode, right? Where he took the scare, if Marc was totally in control that entire time too. Because that guy was dealing out, I mean, I assumed it was Marc, but it just makes you wonder. Because he was definitely dealing out extreme amounts of death and destruction in that too. And it seems from this episode that Marc has scruples about, how far he'll go and, who he'll kill and all that sort of stuff. Pronunciation got weird there for a second. So yeah, I'm wondering how long that's been going on, and if Marc just wasn't aware that maybe he wasn't always in control. I really highly doubt that Khonshu is the type to let him know. If he had access to a much more violent personality, Khonshu probably would just let that ride and just say, hey, when he pops out, good for me, and what Marc doesn't know won't hurt him, Anyway, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how they continue, because we got 3 episodes left. How they're going to continue with Marc and Steven not having access to the powers and protection that come with the Moon Knight armor. It's going to be very interesting, because your most challenging writing in these types of stories is when you take the powers away from the hero and they have to then figure out a way to just use their wits and their normal human abilities to prevail. So I'm definitely curious to see how that goes. Let me know what you guys thought of this episode in the comments below. I always like hearing from you down there. Let me know what your speculation is. If you'd like to support the channel further, please go to patreon.com/reverseblt. I really appreciate it. No tiers. Any amount does help. And do me a favor and do your best to stay safe and be well, guys. And I'll see you for the next one. Bye.
Do what I do.